Hey, what's going on, guys? So with the recent popularity of this 80 Twisted Fate strategy with the Triforce Rush, I've been waiting for a while now to get a nice gameplay of DOPA using this strategy to his advantage. Of course, the king of Twisted Fate is always going to be DOPA, and he always has his own spin on things. So obviously this originated on the Europe West server with Jebsu playing it, getting rank 1 on EU West, which is very impressive. DOPA, of course, is always going to be the guy I'm looking to for Twisted Fate tips, breaking down his gameplay and hopefully helping you guys out with how to use this strategy effectively and to climb divisions with. So just take note, this is DOPA smashing in low elo Korea. These are not high elo games. He goes new accounts every day because his accounts just get banned whenever he streams on them on Korea. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's replay, guys. Jumping onto the Rift now, I'm going to take a geese at his rune page. He goes for that Kleptomancy, the boot delivery, biscuit delivery, and time warp tonic. Secondary, he goes for the resolve tree just to negate a little bit of burst and build up some health. And you can see he goes for that corrupting potion start. Of course, this works really well with time warp. Rumor has it the corrupting potion is going to get nerfed again, maybe. So this strategy might not be as viable as he gets a lot of poke onto the Echo. Echo seems like he is possibly checking up on YouTube or Facebook or changing song. I'm not sure what he was doing, but DOPA picks up gold. And this is not going to happen in your game, in your early games, guys, so take note. This is just going to be great to see how he uses this advantage to his to push the map and push the lead to get a win. You can see he's just last hitting the minions here. You don't really want to be always hard shoving on Twisted Fate, guys. You'll hardly ever see DOPA hard shove. The only time he tries to shove the wave is when he's into a hard shover. So like into an Azir or something, he'll start a red card and just instantly try and shove the wave to prevent the shove into tower. But you can see here, man, he's just chilling. He's just letting the wave sit right in the middle. This also prevents Nunu getting really nice ganks off. And now we'll see him move in, surely for a little bit of zone and try and like proc that Klepto as much as he possibly can. Moving up now as the Echo. I mean, the Echo's really just, he really did fuck his wave early on. You can see DOPA gets those Qs off, he gets those cards off as often as possible. And this is what you want to be doing, guys. It's all about spacing on Twisted Fate. You never want to be standing still. You want to be moving up with the gold. You can see how he moves up and he lets the card cycle go. This is a thing a lot of good Twisted Fate players do. You don't instantly pull cards, guys. You let the cards, you let them cycle and then you move up and move back and move up when the gold card's coming on. It lets the enemy, it forces the enemy just to have to back up a little bit, and it's a really nice way to zone them from CS a lot of the times. You can see now Skirmish breaking out in the jungle. Shaco kills the Nunu, Echo's looking for it. Can't quite get it. DOPA looks for the commit. Trindamir on his way over. I don't think he has to blow flash. This could actually still be a win. You can see DOPA goes for the teleport though, and Fake has been doing this as well. Jebsu mostly goes ignite, so that's one of the bigger differences. As DOPA plays these fights very slowly. He should pick up, ooh, yep, he should pick up that Trindamir easily. And then Rengar comes through for the Echo. So you can just see this early game, guys. Whenever DOPA plays low elo, and I guess you can learn a lot from this, he doesn't play hyper aggressive and take huge risks. He plays super slow. He plays the map correctly, and he just slowly accumulates massive leads just through like the small, I guess like he just plays really low risk and lets them play into him. He never just plays huge high risk looking for outplays, because that's not how you win in lower elos. Like you can win like that in lower elos, but the risk for doing that is just too high in my opinion. You play slow, you farm well, you have good wave management, opportunities will present themselves, and that's when you take advantage of it and build up a lead. So we can already start to see some of the discrepancies between DOPA and Jebsu. You can see DOPA goes for the Sheen early, while Jebsu always likes to go for that Phage. This Phage, of course, is going to be giving you more movement speed when you auto attack. It helps you kite out scenarios. It helps you chase down some Klepto procs. DOPA wants the mana. He wants the empowered Ws with his trading. So this is just a small difference, and we're going to be seeing more and more differences as the game progresses between DOPA and Jebsu. And that's pretty much this early laning phase, guys. It's a little bit different to the AP. Like, you want to be weaving in way more auto attacks than the AP strategy. As the Echo looks for a trade, I mean, DOPA's happy to take it. Gets a couple of Kleptos. You see, you got that control ward, the health potion, and the mana potion, guys. And this all, I guess, just synergizes really well with your kit with the Corrupting Potion. You have so much sustain. And you can see DOPA looking to zone out the Echo here on the wave. Looking for that first tower plating as well. The tower, oh, fuck. Can you get it? Wait, that one minion. That one, it's unfortunate. The potion ticking. But now DOPA just wants the hard shove, deny, maybe get a plating. And then get a reset in. One interesting thing, like a lot of people that hit me up, they're like, why don't you max E? If you're looking for auto attacks, why are you not maxing E? And the reason is, if you don't get a Q max, guys, like you cannot clear. It's so hard to clear waves. It just takes you too long to shove in and move to either like a skirmish with your jungler or looking for an ultimate into the side lane. As DOPA picks up a longsword and a dagger, he's slowly getting onto that Triforce spike. And I remember Jebsu did a post. He said that Triforce, the power spike of Triforce legitimately feels better than the Roa and a Lichbane. Like that one Triforce just feels so much better than the Roa Lichbane that it just gives you so much more oomph in that early game. And that's why he likes this strategy so much. Moving up now, using those red cards. The Shaker's looking to invade the Nunu maybe. This matchup usually, in my opinion, is in favor of the Twisted Fate. I remember the first time I ever saw DOPA go electrocute Twisted Fate was into Echo. But he definitely used to run that strategy. Echo's just looking for these zones, man. And DOPA just freely takes these because he gets all those Klepto procs. And Echo just straight up dead there. Gets all the autos off, the empowered from the Sheen. And it's looking good, my mans. Collapsing now onto the Nunu. Pops the ult. Boom. That's a nice blast cone. The Brand takes the kill. He run backs mid. He should look for a tower plating now. Start abusing this tower, man. But yeah, it's been super interesting to see everybody pick up this strategy. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but Crown played Twisted Fate in the LCS like this past weekend. And I saw the pick, I'm like, fuck yeah, it's gonna be a goddamn Klepto Twisted Fate. But nah, he just played normal AP Twisted Fate. He didn't want to bust out the Klepto. But I'm wondering if anybody is gonna bust out the Klepto maybe this weekend in the LEC or the LCS. Be super interested to see. I guarantee you some pros are testing it in scrims, but I'm not too sure if it's having much success. But I think that Twisted Fate, like I've always said this, Twisted Fate in competitive is always going to be worse than Twisted Fate in solo queue. Just because Twisted Fate really does benefit from like de-synergized teams with no communications, no comms, sorry. Because you can't be like, oh guys, you need to care for a Twisted Fate ult. You can tell your bot lane 100 times, care Twisted Fate ult, and they just overextend. And they always die, man. But in competitive, you can't get that because they're talking to each other real time. Moving in now, that's 30 CS to 74. I don't want to harp on about like the CS leads and stuff because it's obviously, I mean, DOPA is literally 1.2k LP in Challenger. Like, he should be dominating this hard, but I'm just trying to show you guys how he is dominating. And it's not through just continuous stupid aggression. It's through smart controlled play. And this, it's such a misconception when I talk to lower elo players. They're like, oh, I can't get solo kills, I can't do this, I can't fucking 1v3, I don't know how to carry. It's like, bro, if you play slower, if you play smarter, you'll win so many more games. You don't have to 1v9, guys. I need to get that into a lot of people's brains. You don't need solo kills, you don't need a 1v9, you can just play slow, play correctly, farm well, make minimum mistakes, and you'll eventually come out of the game with like 5 to 10 kills, low death count, high CS scores, and you'll be looking really good. It's around about 10 minutes now, and DOPA's going to be looking for a Triforce very soon. He should have enough gold. His boots come in. His TP is coming up soon as well, so he might be looking for that TP to get a base in. A lot of the time, DOPA likes to use his TP just to get small lane advantages. I don't know if he'll use it now, but when he plays things like Orianna, he looks for that level 4 base and just hard shoves afterwards. So he has that Triforce now, has the ultimate, has the teleport, pretty much full map control for DOPA. And the second item is either going to be, I mean, a lot of the time we see a Wit's End come out second. It's going to be interesting to see if he goes Wit's End or he likes to go for the rapid fire cannon. I've seen him doing some other games with that dagger, and he might just go for a Mercs. We'll see. Looking topside now with the ultimate. Pops the ult. Gets a little bit of a trade-off onto the Nunu, but that's about it. Now moving top to prevent the dive from the Echo. Skirmishing gets the kill on the Rengar. And DOPA can't really do much. He's looking for it. Looking for a trade. He has that Triforce, so if he wants, he can hunt them down with the movement speed. But burns the flat. Ooh! He can actually get both. Doesn't decide to, of course, he doesn't decide to risk it. Picks up the Trinity, he drops the flash, and that's about it. Now he's going to hard shove this wave and probably look for maybe some platings on the top lane tower. I think he wants the Rengar to path mid here, but probably too far gone. If the Rengar paths mid here, it's just so much more beneficial for the team. It's just a lot of like just wasted time if the Rengar paths top. Because if you think about it, like, what wave is Rengar here to get? He can't get anything. So just take note, guys. If someone's like roam to your lane and shove the wave out, go to their lane, shove the lane then, and then do the swap back. Whoever grabs that solo tower plating. Rengar, of course, has nothing to do. Oh shit! As the Nunu comes in, man, and this is just a suicide mission by Nunu. Goodbye, my friend. That is a great int. He'll shove this and then reset. I'm interested to see what he buys now, though. But now he can't get the reset. And they're gonna tower. I don't see a dive being plausible, unless the Rengar just suicides for it. We'll see. Yeah, DOPA wants it, but then the Rengar is just like, it's so doable, but it's just so monkey-esque just because of these lower elo players. You never know how they're gonna play tower dives, man. For some reason, they're just even if you're tanking, they're scared of the tower. The tower's only attacking you, but they're still scared. Gets those mercs, gets the... Yeah, okay. So he gets the mercs, and he's going to be going for the Wit's End now. Use that TP to get back to mid. Echo looking in the river for the Shaco. And that's what it's all about. I actually really want to do... I talked to Jebsu maybe like last week, and he was giving me all this in-depth info on like what Twisted Fate skin he likes and all this type of stuff. So I might do another video on Jebsu if you guys want, on Twisted Fate. And just let you guys know on all this inside info he's giving me on the strategy and why he does certain things. Dub is moving up now. This Nunu is just on the fucking hunt. Let's watch how he plays this strategy. He has no flash. Let's just remember that. Fights out the Echo stun. Echo could have ulted there. And you can just see it's all about, you got to weave autos. You just weave auto, weave auto. Look for the Nunu, look for the Nunu. Grabs the Nunu. Thank you very much, buddy. He has so much MR that they do very little damage as well. And he's looking for those stacked decks. He has his ultimate now, looking bot side. Thank you very much, bot lane. Gets a double kill, and now I'll hard shove this. Beautiful, man. Like, this is just what TF can do. I don't think any other champion can do this. You make a play mid, instantly make a play bot, and these type of plays, like, the enemy gets so tilted by this type of thing, man. Hey, a lot of the time they just give up, especially in Korea. Okay, coming in a base now, picking up the blue buff. You can see he has the Wit's End completed. He also has another recurve bow for the Rage Blade. And this is all about on hit, and it's going to be super interesting to see how he does those, the auto move, to see, does DOPA have the mechanics? A lot of people doubt DOPA's mechanics. It's funny. Like, DOPA's known for very high, like, macro, like, brain capacity. But his micro, he's not known for that much, to be honest, especially in high elos. There's no way there's Vitrin in there. Rengar picks up the kill. And this strategy, you got to be side laning a lot. You want to be like, lower elo side laning, in my opinion, is not the greatest. But this strategy, it's all about putting pressure on the side lane and then using your ultimate to commit across, or just simply hard shoving, looking to split open the base. Give me that crab. I want to see the damage numbers under the Echo now. And you can see, because the Wit's End gives you movement speed as well, guys. You're so fast. There's legitimately no way that anybody's going to... Like, no one's ever going to escape you. You're too quick. Moving in mid now. He's approaching 10 CS per minute. Synergizing the passive of Twisted Fate, guys. You're getting extra gold from that. Extra gold from the Kleptomancer. Morgana. Poor Morgana. Extra gold from the Klepto. Gets the dodge out under the Jinx ult. Kiting, kiting, kiting. Will he look back in? He's looking for the Jinx. Gets that. Yeah, see that movement speed? It's just so easy to do this type of plays. He picks up another kill. And he's going to get base in now. He doesn't have enough for the Rage Blade, I don't think. Yeah, not quite. He might just try and hold around for a little bit. Clear a camp or two, and then he'll have enough. Also notice that DOPA, he's been doing this this switch out. I don't know if you remember me talking about it, but Magifelix has this strategy, and Magifelix is the first player that I've ever seen doing it. He swaps out for the red trinket, the sweeping trinket, and then he swaps back to the yellow just to make the cooldown of the yellow trinket lower, and you're going to be getting, overall, you're going to be getting more wards out through the game. So this is one thing DOPA, I know, did a video on like maybe a week ago or so, but I know Magifelix has been talking about it and doing it since the start of the season, even longer, I think even longer, honestly. He's been doing it for a long time. As now DOPA has 3 items, and at this point in the game, guys, he can 1v3, 1v4, and just kite it out with the movement speed. He's probably just going to ARAM here, just run down mid, look for picks. You don't really need to side lane. DOPA might do it just because he just loves that type of strategy. But in my opinion, if you have this type of lead, just group with your team, look to shove down, make the picks, and end the game. Pops the port, gold card. Who needs the ult? DOPA was expecting the ults, they didn't commit. That's fair enough. I think the Echo, yeah, whatever. Whatever, Echo. Okay, buddy. But yeah, I was watching a replay of DOPA the other day. He's playing on the Chinese server, and he actually went for a dead man's plate with the rapid fire cannon, guys. And the movement speed you get is absurd. You just chase everybody down, get those gold cards off. As he does get a Vamp Scepter, just as I was talking about, I wish he had lifesteal. Vamp Scepter, I mean, it has to be for a Bladed Rune King, yeah? I couldn't imagine it's for anything else. And just because of the Rage Blade, the passive, guys, you're getting those on hits more often. And things like the Wits and the Rage Blade just synergize so well with Twisted Fate. Shoving in now. There's just nothing the enemy team can do. He has a Mountain Drake as well, so these towers are dropping quicker. And I wouldn't be surprised if the enemy team 20-minute FFs. But yeah, usually the Rage Blade is also a really good build, guys. This game, I'm guessing he's just testing the waters with different types of builds. But yeah, a lot of the time, Rapid Fire Cannon will be the third or even second item sometimes, just to help close that range, that gap, as he just demolishes the bot lane there. He's got a fully stacked Rage Blade, just getting those autos off now. Look at the MS, look at the kiting you can get from the strategy. It's so nice to have. The one thing that I struggle with, and that's when I'm like, I've maxed attack speed. So like, say I get a Rage Blade now, sorry, a Rapid Fire Cannon now, and even some more attack speed, it's so hard for me to just auto move. Like, I'm not an 80 carry player, so it's a little bit awkward. But DOPA seems to be managing just fine, slaughtering the enemy team. And this is just going to be game, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed the replay. Obviously it's lower elo. I've tried to keep it educational and a little bit entertaining. It's been pretty funny to watch him just hard stomp these players. This strategy is very strong. You're seeing more and more pro players pick it up. So hopefully you guys can play it in your solo queue, abuse some players, and climb some divisions. So until next time, I'll catch you later.